gonna take it to him. You guys ready? He's gonna take it to him. Let's go. That's what we've been waiting for. Fired up now. Let's go. Come on.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. And Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harrell in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's KD in at the small forward position. Greg, what are they feeling here on opening day from the harsh ending to last season still very vivid in their minds?
Kevin, they are motivated. You've had to think about that all summer long, and the chance for retribution starts here.
Who's watching here?
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Now here's Irving. Now the pass to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Schroeder outside. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Now, here is Irving. And Harden wide open. He shoots.
Come on.
No good on the triple.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
James, the pass to Davis. And that one's good, James.
Once again, the instincts of James, just phenomenal. I mean, he's phenomenal at being at the right place at the right time.
Outside, KD. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Schroeder.
Screen.
And here is Harrell. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Two.
Free throw good, Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks but doesn't get pulled out of position, does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And both free throws good for Davis.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Irving with the bounce pass. The three from Harden. That shot, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
And see, Webb, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. He tries to do more with less touches now, and that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And so he makes both from the line. Irving with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes to Green.
Ball coming, ball coming.
He dishes it to Harden. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
Here's James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here is Harden. He had 16 points in the win against Denver.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape.
Take a
Over
break.
the years,
Take a
dedication to diet and
2
training,
shots.
that enabled him to reach new heights.
And the first one drops.
Oh, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, GA, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Schroeder hits them both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Nets trail by 6. Harden surveying the D, dishes it to Green. Back to Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Durant against James. It's stolen by Green. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Schroeder. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Rockets in Houston. Another shot, Davis. Tries yet again. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Irving for three. Sinks the triple.
See right there, Kyrie showing you the range. Usually hovers around 40% from three. Must be accounted for at all times.
Now LeBron. 26 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, and his energy level in that game was amazing. He did all that work offensively and controlled the boards, too.
The Lakers in the lead. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. Here's Harrell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to James. Trying to get open is Davis, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's not easing his way into this game. He's coming out hot, 4 for 5 right out the gate.
Irving passes to Harden.
No shot.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Jordan. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Pass to Harden. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Oh, he's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Here's James. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Durant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And here's Irving. The pass to Harden. Now Jordan. He's guarded by Schroeder, the 10-footer. The Lakers with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
They get it back. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
And with his struggles at the line, you need to hack down DeAndre. You can't let him get the shot off there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Marc Gasol's checked in for Davis. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder.
One shot.
And that one misses. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Here's James. James Harden picking up that last basket. The drive by LeBron. That one, no good.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Harden, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Passes it to Kuzma, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, this is the confidence Kuzma plays with. I mean, he feels like he can score on intense defense whenever he wants.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
One shot.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Here's Luwawu. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. Pass to Dinwiddie. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Kuzma against KD.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Rejected by Gasol.
Wow, trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
Caruso, Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing, pushing it up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Gasol. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Denver Nuggets. Rejected by Gasol. 4-on-3 break. Kuzma finds James. And they double up James. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And here is Los Angeles now. Caruso, the pass to LeBron. His three-pointer is off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Took him no time at all on that one. Luwawu's got his second bucket tonight.
Now, look, an assist like that gives Durant more hype than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a teammate.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Here's a look at some stats for Harris. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
For Los Angeles, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Brooklyn's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Jordan. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma.
No shot.
I got him. Watch it, Connor.
There's the dish to Gasol. Clock at 4. Here's Caruso. That shot off the mark. Dinwiddie with some nice D. And here's the fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for the Nets.
And their guards have been very active on the glass. In a game like this, that it really could go either way. Extra possessions can make all the difference in the world.
Take a break.
You like the
Take a
way
break.
they're getting it done here
2 shots.
by committee.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm on shooter, huh?
First one falls for him. Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Harris.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm on shooter, huh?
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's LeBron. He's got 8. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter.
Not a lot of ups needed right there for Gasol to get up and hammer the dunk through.
Dinwiddie with it. Pass to KD. LeBron grabs the miss.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Nets on offense. They're on a 17-7 run. And they pick up 2.
What a player. Durant making difficult finishes look second nature. Nothing gets to this guy.
Kuzma against Durant. Gasol trying to free himself up. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Now here's LeBron. And the pass to Caruso. Here is Matthews. Lakers passing it around and taken away by Brown. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Caruso's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Roll it, roll it.
Here's Brown. Good D by Matthews. Fast break, the Lakers. Kuzma with the ball. He's looking for James and finds him. The shot missing. With 1 on the clock, the shot will not fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front, ending the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his former teammate in Toronto, Kawhi Leonard.
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for, and how competitive he is. I mean, I don't need somebody to bang his chest or like scream or like be one of those guys to know if you're competitive or not. Like, I think that's the way he is, and I respect that. And he's actually a really good, teammate and vocal and speaks when he needs to speak.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former Defensive Players of the Year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, Davis is out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Matthews, and it's Caruso in at the point. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Durant. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell comes in for Marc Gasol. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Durant hits them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Passes it to Harrell. And Harrell slams it down hard.
And guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Jeff Green on the wing. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. 6 to shoot.
5 seconds.
Outside, KD. Nice jump shot. Good. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Bounce pass, Harrell. On the wing, Davis, defended by Durant. Here's Kuzma. The second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love the fire Kuzma plays with, especially inside where he dares defenders to foul.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. So for the Nets, Harden comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And the Lakers also making a change. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Matthews. Good on both. Now, here is Irving. He kicks to Brown. Harden outside. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, just exceptional focus from Harden on the drive, knowing that the D can't stop him no matter what they do.
Caldwell Pope outside. Harrell, good D by Harden. Nets leading by 11.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Timeout called the Lakers. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Lakers.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Kuzma outside. Back to Schroeder. Outside, Davis. Three-pointer. And again, the Lakers no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Jeff Green picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Two.
And that one misses. That one is no good. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Harden can't hit. The Lakers shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Kuzma. And here is Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Harden. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Basket counts. Kuzma's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. And there's the pass to Durant. Kicks it to Harden. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Lakers trail by 9. Caldwell Pope outside. The three. Drills it from outside. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Pass to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season, 86% from the line, so he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good, James Harden.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. And both free throws good for James Harden.
The night Harden put up 60 points and had a triple-double, that was so amazing. I got to mention that's incredible.
Now here's Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Down low, Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
Lakers trail by 8. Schroeder outside. Harrell trying to free himself up. Schroeder dishes to Harrell. Nice D from Durant.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
But they'll get another chance. The 3-ball doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Fast break, the Lakers. Nobody near Schroeder, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Now it's just a 3-point Nets lead. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Harden against Caldwell Pope. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Foul.
Oh, we see how elusive Irving is, and he uses this skill to draw contact on the way up.
The Nets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Now, the learning curve for point guards in the NBA can be pretty steep, but Irving was a quick study. It didn't take him long to become an elite player.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. James checked in for the Lakers. And he's good on the second.
We got shooter, huh? Gonna box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And he nails the third.
Oh, well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Lakers trail by 6. Schroeder, right side. And Harrell slams it in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. Off on the layup.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
LeBron shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And when Harden sees a clear lane to the hoop, just move out the way. He jumps on it. So relentless in how he exploits open space.
LeBron outside. Back to Schroeder. Floats it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
Now Irving. Pass to Harden. They kick it out to Green. Jordan trying to free himself up. And Jeff Green the bucket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Schroeder outside. Pass to Davis. Harrell dishes to James. The pass to Schroeder over Irving. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Showing some intensity there. I like how Davis attacks the offensive glass and comes up with second chance baskets.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. Passes it to Green. Fires the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Here's Irving. After the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Harden. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Green. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And then for Los Angeles, Marc Gasol's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder.
And when you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Harden draws the double to the inside. Harris's shot is good. And the Nets lead by 8.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Pass to Caruso. Now here's Gasol. Here's Davis. The rebound by Luwawu. In transition, here come the Nets. Up the floor, here's Dinwiddie. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
There's the pass to Davis. And stolen by Harris. To the paint. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that. Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
There's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. Pass to Harris. Harden outside. Shot, high post, and he nails the jumper. Harden's got 20 points.
The bearded one's mid-range jump shot, money. I mean, he has a great feel for when to shoot from there.
Here's Davis, and it's blocked by Jordan. They recover it, and it's Davis missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. LeBron James, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Nets leading by 10. Dinwiddie right side. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. LeBron is doubled. Gasol trying to free himself up. And again, no good by the Lakers. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Harden's got room. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Caruso. Pass to LeBron. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Brooklyn, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. James Harden was the man in the first. He ended up with 22 points, 5 assists, and 1 rebound. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Once again, we're seeing the high offensive IQ of James Harden. In an instant, he can read the defense and find the weakness. You're not going to outthink this guy.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And here is James. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Schroeder finds Harrell. The Lakers working the ball around now. Fast break, here we go. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant. Irving's got 13.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Nets leading by 19. Second half just getting started, about a minute played.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Eyes on Kyrie.
Schroeder against Irving. Here's KD, and then Durant with the jam.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
Lakers trail by 19. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to James. Over Durant. James, no good.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
The shot by KD, no good. And here we go, fast break. James has got it. They get it back. Good work defensively by Harden.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And the Nets, another three.
A go-to shot for KD. I mean, his catch-and-shoot jumper is butter.
The Lakers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Jeff Green picks one up. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. When Anthony Davis is on the floor, it's appointment viewing only.
And both free throws good for Davis. Brooklyn leading by 20. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
We're looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. He's coming off an excellent season. 9th in shooting percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. And Davis puts it in.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's a hard guard. This guy has it all between the touch, length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Now, here is Irving. 13 points in the game. And Davis sends it back. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball for three. Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight. Irving against Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Durant. That one's off. Still out of sync. Lakers trail by 15. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Oh, embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Jordan, high post. In the corner, Harden, stolen by Caldwell Pope. Ball going up court. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Shooting one.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Well, come on. We all know LeBron is used to getting fouled. It's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, GA. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to.
One shot.
And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Free throw good, James. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Now, here is Irving. 13 points in the game. Count the basket.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. James with it, guarded now by Irving. Here's Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. That's not a smart shot.
On its way from Irving for two. Kept alive.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now here's James. 15 points in the game. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lobs it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And that one is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 15. Inside, Durant, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Free throw drops for KD.
I mean, think about Durant. He's such a unique player. He uses his length. That's my man, Stretch Armstrong. He's basically a 7-foot guard.
And KD drops them both. Brooklyn making some changes. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's a look at the shot chart showing location for LeBron James.
And this is an overall excellent offensive performance for him. He's not afraid to take the tough shots. He's getting open, working within the flow of the offense. Heck, he's been the flow of this offense, and he's having a great night so far.
And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Elbow. 2.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he's more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Free throw good, James.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws, good for James. Here now is Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. The pass to Durant.
I got your help side.
And then Durant with the dunk.
I mean, when Durant gets a pick, he's dangerous. I mean, 7 foot tall. Who can handle it? How do you guard him?
Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got 10 points in the game.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Kuzma, rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Brown missing. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Caruso. Here's Gasol. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brown the pass to Durant. And that's going to be a travel. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
James in the post, and James throws it down.
You can't give James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
Down low. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one, and that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Back to Gasol. He can't get that one to fall. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Brown outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Durant against Gasol. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Dinwiddie. Good season for him last year. He put up about 20 points per game last season, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
First free throw is good. And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. So he gets them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Lakers trail by 17. Here's Caruso. To the paint. Here's Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Luwawu. Off target from outside.
Oh, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Green breaking loose, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. To the inside. And Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
Now, using that big body. I mean, Gasol able to absorb contact. That's what you want from your big man.
Dinwiddie left side. Here's KD. The shot that time not on target. And the Lakers take it the other way. Out to Kuzma. James outside. Buries it from three-point range. LeBron's got 12 points in just the second half.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Passes to KD from deep three-point range, and it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Caruso. Pass to LeBron. Outside Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to James. Gasol's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to KD. The 19-foot shot. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
To the middle. KD against Kuzma. James looking around.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Last season, he played outstanding. First in assists, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. The first one falls.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Harden comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Brooklyn leading by 6. Dinwiddie outside. There's the pass to Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here's Matthews. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Harden over Gasol, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Two shots.
Free throw drops for Harden. And the Lakers with some changes. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Wesley Matthews. Harden hits them both. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Schroeder passes to Gasol. Back to Schroeder. Shoots from the high post. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harris outside. Here's the 3. No good on that one. Up in time. No good there. And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Lakers trail by 10, and on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Anthony Davis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gasol, and at the 5 down low. It's tipped. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One of the best parts of Gasol's game is strength. I mean, he's big, tough to handle.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And the former second-round pick, Gasol's become an elite player at his position. He's a force at both ends.
Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. And so Gasol nails them both. Irving with it. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's going to get it done all over the floor, outside, inside, mid-range. Irving's their man.
Caldwell-Pope against Harden. Passes it to Gasol. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 6. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Harris. The feed to Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Offensive rebound, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, the ball goes to Davis to ensure they convert. He's such a reliable finisher.
Irving against Schroeder. Pass to KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Gasol. Davis down low, guarded by Harden.
Such an effective and versatile scorer. I mean, once Davis starts to get going, he's tough to slow down.
Now here's Irving. And there's the pass to Durant. And the basket is good. KD's got 22 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now here's Schroeder. Right side Davis. And finished off by Gasol.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Schroeder against Irving. Passes it to Harden. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers trail by 8. Caldwell-Pope passes to Kuzma. High post try. That's short off the rim.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And Durant gives you such a huge target on alley-oops. I mean, he can go up and grab anything as long as it's in the general direction of the rim.
Davis against Durant, and they double up Davis. And here's Gasol outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lets it go with a 3. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 18 points just in the second half. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Harrell's checked in. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. We'll see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant with it, now guarded by Harrell. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Durant. And the Nets lead by 16.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And it's Schroeder missing. The Nets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. The 19-foot shot, again, the Nets for 2.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Schroeder missing.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting them. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Lakers trail by 18. Fast break, here they come. Harrell, the pass to Schroeder.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Schroeder, and he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Irving. Green left side. And Davis pulls it down. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Second chance shot. Green with the block. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. He dishes it to Irving. Lobbed up there for KD. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
He's playing MVP ball. Durant with some serious pep in his step tonight.
Schroeder passes to Davis. Inside, here's Caldwell Pope. No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Harden. Nets passing it around, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Now here is Davis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
One shot.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Now here's Harden. Harden draws the double. Green. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Outside, Green. Schroeder against Irving. Here's Jordan. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Caldwell Pope against Harden. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Here's Durant. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Now LeBron. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from James. Nets leading by 20. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Over Davis. Durant, no good. The Lakers shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now, here's Irving. Shoots over Schroeder. Offensive rebound.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's LeBron, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. And he gets it to go. LeBron's got 27.
I mean, if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Schroeder against Harden. Fires for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now here's James. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Jordan at the elbow. That one doesn't go.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Nets leading by 18. Harden kicks to Irving. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Lobs it up for Jordan. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Timeout.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're trailing by 20. 1:32 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Horton Tucker. Morris against Green. Morris kicks to Caruso. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Kevin Durant.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Lakers. He hits the second from the line. And here is Los Angeles now. Caruso kicks to McKinney. The pass to Dudley. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. Passes to McKinney. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. There's the 3. And the Lakers get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Here's Chioza. Johnson left side. And it's the Lakers' ball. Johnson with the block. In transition, here come the Nets. Green leading the charge. To the wing right side. Johnson outside. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. Little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man. It was a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.